Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters is about Percy Jackson and his friends Annabeth, his brother Tyson, and his protectors Grover, as well as a rival named Clarice, have to go all the way to the Bermuda Triangle, or what they call the Sea of Monsters, to retrieve the Golden Fleece to put back onto Thalia's tree that protects the whole camp so no more monsters can come in. All the while, Luke, who was apparently killed in the first one, has come back and he wants the fleece to resurrect Kronos. Now, I am a fan of the Percy Jackson book series, and I am also a fan of the first movie. Yes, it did have a couple problems regarding that of the book, but I liked the movie for a movie. I didn't really like it for, compared to the book, but I also liked it as a movie. I respected what it was trying to do. So, of course, when Sea of Monsters came out, I was really excited because it looked like it had a couple more elements from Sea of Monsters book than the Lightning Thief. And the Sea of Monsters is basically like the first one, except it has a little bit more stuff from the book. Kind of, because they mentioned the prophecy, they introduced the Oracle finally, they have Dionysus, they have Thalia's story getting, put out, and, and all of that. Of course, it does have some book problems that the book nerd in me wants to rant about so much, but I'm going to tone it down a bit for the sake of this review. I thought the acting was okay. Logan Lerman was great as Percy Jackson. The other people who played Grover, Tyson, and Clarice, they were fine. Annabeth in this movie was a complete waste because in the first movie and in the books, she is awesome, she kicks a lot of butt, and she provides helpful information. In this one, she seemed a little bit more of a whiner instead of a fighter and the demigod of the goddess of wisdom. It's more like, Percy! Percy! I hate Cyclops. I really hate Cyclops. They relate to my past. I hate Cyclops. I hate Cyclops. That was my terrible impression of Annabeth in the movie. Please forgive me for what I've done. You have Stanley Tucci as Dionysus, and he was fine. You kind of had to like Stanley Tucci because he's Stanley Tucci and he's really cool and stuff. They got another actor to play Chiron in this movie, and he was not as good as Pierce Brosnan, in my opinion, but I really liked him. He didn't really have much to do in this movie, actually, which is a little depressing because Chiron's pretty awesome in the other one. Sure, he doesn't have as much screen time. He has a little bit less in this movie, though, and I would have wanted to see more of Chiron. They did have some book elements, like Dionysus is actually at the camp because he's supposed to be at the camp. They have the fleece, they have the fact that Luke cannot die, which is a thing explained in the book. The pacing in this movie felt a little weird. They're here, now they're here, now they're here, and it's like, it didn't really go smoothly. It was more like, bum 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 ending. More like that. And there is a scene towards the end of the movie that kind of reminded me of Raiders of the Lost Ark for a little bit. So I'm going to have to give this movie 2 ratings because the book nerd inside of me needs to say this. As a book nerd, I would say this is a 1.5 out of 5. But as a movie nerd, I would give this movie a 3 out of 5 for good graphics for most of the time, a really good story besides the fact that it drags a lot, and some really good acting except for Annabeth because she whines a lot. So what did you guys think of Percy Jackson and Sea of Monsters? Comment below, let me know. Make sure to share this with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to me because I'm Batman!